Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Susan Wegmann and I'm the Associate Dean of Digital Learning and Innovation at the University of Mary Hardin-Baylor. So I saw this job opportunity come available and I thought, this sounds like a really good fit. So here's my video. The first question, describe how it transformed a product vision into concrete objectives and strategies. My first thought was the year that we have spent as a result of COVID. We developed something that's called CrewFlex because we are at my institution, we're the Crusaders and we call them the crew. And we knew that we wanted to do something high flex model. And what this looks like here is that students can either come to class face-to-face or they could join asynchronously or synchronously online at the same time. And the development of that was amazing. We decided our number one goal was to develop and to deliver educational content for that fall of 2020 and for the spring of 21. Our objectives in that, we wanted to provide support for the faculty and the students. And so the measurement for that objective was a couple things. We wanted frequent and regular interaction with faculty and input from faculty and students. So we did that. We created a CrewFlex Chronicles, and that was a result of this massive Canvas course that we made. We put all the faculty in there, and that's how they got a lot of resources and information. The second objective we had was to evaluate CrewFlex because we figured we didn't want to just run with it and not figure it out. And so that came in the form of, the measurement was student surveys, faculty surveys, all kinds of really in-depth data analysis with our system. So our team, who are rock stars. I run a team of instructional designers, a recruiter, a financial aid person, a student success coach. We all sat down and brainstormed along with our faculty across campus and then with our students. And so we came up with what I thought was a really good product, and we met all of our goals and our objectives to varying degrees. And so I'm happy to say that pieces of CrewFlex linger on even till today, which is awesome. The second question there, let me raise this up a little bit, was the common weaknesses of most digital learning solutions. I'm a real big engagement kind of person. In fact, my main research interest is the online rapport and interaction that can occur. And so I'll just pick on Canvas a little bit. That's our LMS. And I really love Canvas. I've worked with Blackboard and Genzabar and D2L. But with Canvas, there's no real way to engage real time with other faculty members and other students in other places. And so I would really love to see them. I know they've got a support page on their website, but I would really love to see that engagement even more clearly and more purposely and intentional. I think we're missing out on some great elements of play and of just enjoyment of teaching and of learning by not having this really good engagement piece. And then the last question, a difficult time with a coworker. I had hired Jessie about 3 months prior to this incident, and she sadly decided to vent to another coworker in the office right next door. And so she was pretty loudly venting that she just didn't feel appreciated, and the things that she was doing, it just wasn't for her. And so I'm a real horse's mouth, go to the horse's mouth kind of person. And what I decided to do was just talk with her. So I called her in my office and I said, hey, what's going on? Sounds like one of your conversations got pretty heated over there or something. I made up something. And in talking with her, thankfully, I realized she wasn't upset necessarily with me. She was upset with the way that I was giving her feedback. And so what I decided, for example, the previous person in her job was very motivated by numbers. And when I would say to that previous person, we had this many more students in the program than we did last year, or were negative numbers or whatever, that would really motivate the previous person. Well, I was doing the same kind of leading with this recruiter, and it was not happy. Instead, she told me she would rather have feedback on, the events that she was attending, and then the events she was creating, the social media outreach she was doing. And so what I decided to do was go to her on much more occasions that were much less public. So prior to that, I would do things like in our team meetings, I would say, hey, yeah, Jasmine's doing a great job, and just kind of be general. But then I decided after that meeting, you know what? I need to do more intentional and more clear leading of her in the ways that she was responding to. I hope that answered your question. This is a real quick video, but again, I'm interested in the position. I think it sounds like a great fit. I love the idea of the playfulness. I love the idea of, brainstorming, getting a lot of voices involved, and then having a very systematic process that you can follow and help others. So what I know about your company, I think it looks amazing, and I think, I wish I could have had this support for the past couple years in my company. So anyway, hope that helps. Again, I'm Susan Wegmann, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.